Hello, shalom, members and friends of our congregation Dor Tameid. It's my pleasure to be able to speak to you about the new year, which I hope you have celebrated with much joy and at the same time safely. For the new year, our Jewish experience concerns the three primary legs upon which Judaism stands. Torah, that is the study and knowledge about what it is we ought to do as human beings to make the world a better place. Avodah, which really means, literally means work, but it means the work of worship and spirituality. And finally, Ma'asim Tovim, which is the idea that whatever we learn as moral human beings, ethical human beings, has to be translated into actions in the world. So I start off with the second of the three pillars, which is Avodah, the idea of spirituality. And let me share briefly some thoughts with you. Spirituality, the term itself, is a very elusive kind of word. Its definition means a lot of different things to a lot of different people. But one of the things that I've learned that is meant by spirituality is a kind of vacancy that people experience in their hearts and souls. And they're looking for something to fill that vacancy, something that gives life purpose and meaning. And how is it then that we can find these things for ourselves? Let me suggest that first and foremost, we have to determine, on one hand, that part of our existence as human beings is to find our vocation in the world and to do perhaps what someone else cannot do to make the world a better place. And to define it in such a way that our lives are aimed in that direction always. Whether it's to help other people by providing charitable donations of food or money, whatever else, whether it's to be involved with people on a one-to-one basis and serve as a role model or as a counselor to human beings who are seeking help themselves, or to fill that spiritual void by understanding above all that we are not here only for ourselves, that our existence as human beings is meant to be shared rather than to be proscribed and be shut off and walled off from other human beings. So for me, the term Avodah, which I've translated as spirituality, is ultimately to find our vocation during our lifetime that gives us meaning and purpose in the world, to do something that is worthwhile, so when we leave this existence, we will have left something worthwhile in our wake. Thank you, and have a wonderful, wonderful New Year.